Welcome back to Race Tournaments. I'm your caster Pace. Today we have Meow Esports versus Legion Spartans. We are going to be getting a pre-match interview, and this will be on one of the Meow players. And we should be starting the game up soon. After the interview, it should be starting up around 55ish. And yeah. We'll be getting them in now for a pre-match interview. They should be joining up soon. Hello, can you hear us? Your audio included? Everything? Yep, So, what are your predictions? What are your predictions for this game? What do you think the score's going to be? Yeah, yeah. Yep. Yeah. So, yeah, so they do think you do think they're going to be a bit of a challenge. You guys do have a new roster, correct? And yeah, it's going to be a bit harder for you guys to be able to play together as a team. So, who do you think is your biggest opponent in this league? Yeah, Team Fall. So, why would you say that? Yeah, but okay. So I've just been told in the Discord chat that your mic is not included, or we can't hear you or anything. So it's a bit of a shame. Sorry about that, guys. We'll try and sort out an interview after the game. But we should be starting up soon, though. I will be inviting the players now. Yeah. Sorry about that. You might be doing the interview after if you don't mind. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll try and sort it out, and hopefully you can do the interview after. Yeah. Yep. So I will be inviting the players now, and we should be starting up within the next 5 minutes or so. Make sure that I invite everyone. I'm sorry about that. I've just invited the players now. Bit hard to sort it all out. Yeah, I've invited them now. We should be starting up very soon. This is going to be played on Coastline. I'm your caster Pace, and you guys will be seeing me a bit more throughout the season. I do also have a co-caster, and hopefully his audio works, or else I'm going to have to do the co-casting. We're just gonna wait for their teams to join. We should be starting up. And so we do have Meow on the defense, and it looks like Spartans will be on the attack. Yeah, bans did go in, and Coastline will be the map that will be played now. I'm going to expect Spartans on a win with this one. They didn't do too great in their last game, but I'm hoping they can bring something back and maybe get another win. So I'm probably going to go with 7-3 for this one, to Spartans. Wait for the confirmation from everyone, and we should be starting up soon. Yeah, I think everyone seems to be ready. We will be starting up now. So like I've said before, we have Meow on the defense, and we'll be having Spartans on the attack. Ban fails will now be going in. I do think both teams don't like this map as the Blackbeard ban does go in. In the Discord server, both teams were a bit saddened to hear that they were going to be playing on this map, so I think both teams are going to be at a bit of a disadvantage now. Blackbeard ban though, going in first. I think it's when you see more or less in platinum lobbies, and when you see a bit higher up. Wasn't really expecting to see that, but the Monty ban does now go in. Yeah, the Blackbeard ban, it's not one you'd really see. He's not too much of a bother. I don't think too many people play him either, so. Oh, I mean, he will be banned though. The Monty, to stop the plants going down, they do still have Ying and Gridlock operators like that. Mira now being banned, quite a strong operator on this map. Can be used on pretty much any site. She can hold the sites very well if used in the correct hands. As the Capcan ban now comes in, I don't think you'll be seeing Capcan much either, to be fair. He's a bit of a lesser pick top. I think he's had a bit of a high pick rate this season, just generally in Siege, but Capcan will now be banned. That'll be one trap hop taken out. So who can now being played first as the Legion? Oh, sorry, Legion will now be taken to smoke. Also a Doc. I think that might be the 6th pick. Doc's not really an operator you'd necessarily need on any defending team, to be fair. But maybe not a 6th pick from Doc. The Malus can be quite helpful though. Really slows down the pushes. It's quite helpful for this side as well, as more or less the attacking teams rely on the plant. But the Twitch 6-pick will now be going to Thatcher, maybe to get rid of some utility.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Wire going up.
90 now being reinforced there by the smoke. The Malusi placements are going to be quite vital. I would expect one to be in each site, maybe two by default and hookah. But the placements could be quite vital to stop the plushes and the plants going down. Oh, Sneaky already taken some damage, then Doc will be using a bit of utility already. There's one stim already used, and we're not even started the attacking phase yet.
Attackers are heading out.
The attacking does now commence though.
Attackers bomb diffuser has
That's QXC. I think he does play for Inception. He's going to be picking up now in the roster. Nice, there is a roam coming in. Oh, Sneaker we're finding the first elimination then to ZR. There's also a roam coming in from PR. Dash wide peeking this. Oh, some shots being fired already. Sneaky's already taken quite a bit of damage. Doc going now through the second stim on the bandit. The wide peak still coming in, but the Ash would now be retreating a slight bit. As they do, they've already lost the first player, so they need to play this a bit safer. What it seems that they've been doing. Don't think Billaz has been reinforced, and that could be quite a big problem if they do have someone with breach charges, etc. 2 people pushing Sunrise, 2 people pushing up to the roof. I think we're expecting this to be a sort of close game. I'm expecting Spartans to win, but in chat we do seem to be having Meow for the win. Oh, a peak will be seen, but the Malusi will be taken out by the bucket. It's now refragged down to a 4v4. Jaeger, that was so close. Jaeger getting some shots fired at him. The team kill will be coming in by EX. So that'll be on to Sneaky. That'll be their bandit taken out already, but the Doc will also be taken out by QXC. So it's now a 4v2. It's gone downwards there for Meow. So they've left themselves on the roam. They do now have the diffuser though. They've now found themselves the diffuser. Mercy is now back up top.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Horty making a rotate there into blue. Maybe that was some bait. QXE now on the push upwards. It is mainly just Horty by himself downstairs. There is a Jaeger so close, and he knows he's there. There's not too much he can do, but he will now be going for the rotate. One person seems to be spotted upstairs, and that's QXE. Oh, he finds the smokers. That's the double there for QXE. It's left up to the Jaeger finding himself down in bars. Plant now going down by the Ash, as the Jaeger finding himself behind blue bar. Rotate's being held by Horty, as QXE also going for that angle. Jaeger pushing white now, as Horty will be holding his angles. He needs to try and make the push up, but does he know there's a sledge so close to him? The sledge holding some angles, he knows that there's a Jaeger now. The Jaeger. What does the Jaeger do? Jaeger's now going on the rotate. He really doesn't have much time, but he'll be taken out by the sledge. Round 1 does now go to Spartans. It really went downwards for Meow a bit later on in the round, as it went down from a 4v5 to a 4v2. Unfortunately for Meow, they didn't really seem to hold their places very well. They lost control pretty easily, and unfortunately for them, that led to their downfall. Hookah now being played again though, as Meow will now be trying to find their round. Ash being played though still, maybe 6-pick, I doubt it though. The Thermite coming in, I would be expecting a bit more of a versatile operator, probably Hibana, maybe Ace. But if Thermite is picked, it could work well. I don't think they were expecting them to go hookah again though. This seems like a setup you'd be using for kitchen maybe. But the Thermite in the Thatcher will still be
Attackers
brought.
need to locate and defuse bombs.
Feed up and running.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
That's still being 90 still being reinforced, and that's if the push is made by 90, the Thatcher Thermite could be able to get the wall. That's long angles for them. The castle barricade does also go down by VLP doorway. Battle cams as well, giving a lot of intel to Meow. If they are placed properly and in certain places that cover quite a lot of angles,
Attackers are heading out.
then they could be used very well and very easily give them the advantage. Spawn peak coming in there. They won't be expecting the spawn peak. QXE taking some damage as they will now, as the Valkyrie it seems will now be retreating. Repelling now up to the roof. As GW is now, will now be droning it out. QXE already taking quite a bit of damage. Left as GW tries to make a push, but he'll be eliminated there. As the Valkyrie finds the first elimination of this round. Oh, he finds himself a push and destroys the free play C4. QXE left on very little health already. Might be trying to reset him. Or he will just be playing on the HP he's left at. Thermite finds the refrag there onto PRXS.
Up and running.
As Mercy is found by Vibes, he finds the first player. They do now have a diffuser.
Attackers
Hefty
will
still
cover
sitting
the
by
diffuser.
site. Sneaky on the roam by White.
Got a hostile.
QXE drilling himself out, trying to find some intel. Getting a bit more intel for his team. They do notice that it's Thatchered and castled off. The bandit! So close! Trying to shoot out the drone. He might be finding himself on the wrong end of this gunfight.
Has been dropped.
Only will be, but it will be refragged already by Mercy finding the elimination to Haughty. The sledge, always useful with the soft breach. Always used for the soft breach. They do now have some long angles there. And they could be used quite well. But it's now... Oh, Mercy finds his triple kill. They do still have the diffuser. QXE will now be taken out. It's just left up to the sledge, but the sledge finds his second. It's now 1v2 situation. The sledge will now be going for the rotate. Maybe using that as bait, actually. Trying to get as much stuff open to confuse the other team. Mercy found sitting by the diffuser. There's only 50 seconds left, and the Echo sitting on his drones. ZR8 is now going to try and make a push. The Echo, I think the proximity man will be finding him. Now be going for another rotate. Mercy is still holding his angles by the diffuser. Sledge, he will be going away though. He will not be challenging that fight. Now goes for his rotate by Blue Bar. There's not much time left. If he gets the diffuser, he could stand a chance, but the Echo is still there as a last resort. Sledge making the switch and bait. Goes through the rotation. Oh, but the Mai will be finding the elimination as the second round does now go to Meow. A bit of a scattered push, I would say, from Spartans there. They're not exactly too coordinated with their pushes. They seem to be going in bit separate places. I'll be going over to my co-caster now, Psycho, who will now be doing a bit of round analysis. Yeah. Yeah, well, unfortunately, again, they can't hear you. So, sorry for you talking to yourself, but it's not working. We do need to get that sorted out. We'll try and get it sorted out for the hopefully soon. But it's currently not working, so bit of a problem there. But we'll get it sorted out soon. As Kitchen will now be played. The Vault Cam being placed in Sunrise. Maybe pinging that, I'm not sure what that's for. Maybe another Vault Cam switching up to a lower deck. Picking up and maybe throwing it down. Yeah, throwing it down to a bit of a lower area.
5 seconds to insertion.
With my in play though, probably not an op you will be seeing most of the time, but all the freezer's not reinforced yet. They need to reinforce that, or else that could really be their downfall. Spawn peak though coming in by the smoke.
Device activated.
Spawn peak coming in. There's someone so close to the smoke. I don't think they actually know. QXC will now be rotating away. Oh, GW is he's gone. I'm not sure what that is. But the push is made by the sledge onto the roof. Yeah, I would normally be expecting the Jaeger instead of Umai. It's a bit more of a stronger op, to be fair. Umai is he's still just as good, to be fair, but there's just not as much play you could bring with him as you could with the Jaeger. But that will still be the Umai will still be in play. The smoke's still going for the spawn peak. Bit late there. But the Umai gadget's already in use as vertical play does come in. Sledge probably a bit more useful than the gridlock is, to be fair. But a lot of vertical play will be coming in. A lot of utility going to be used onto the vertical play. They do know this is going to be coming in, and they do need to be a bit more aware of this. They need to try and make a push / a rotate, something that can stop this play coming in. As we will now be seeing the bandits, as I just said, going out for the roam. They do spot the first player outside, missing some shots there. Oh, Lazy is also left. Not sure what's happening at the moment. It does seem to be a bit laggy. I'm not sure what this is about. 150 ping constantly for ZR. Oh, Valk on a run out though. That's gonna be Haughty taken out. Sorry I wasn't there to see that. But Haughty will be taken out. It's now 1v5. DRS finds another elimination. QXC left up top. And there's not too much you can do in this 1v5. You could try and get this, but there is people on the roams, people on the rotates. Gets into sight though. Gets a lot of shots off on the Echo. Echo will be finding the elimination though with his secondary into QXC as round 3 does now go to Meow. Penthouse not being played, and to be fair, out of the two sites of Bars and Penthouse, I probably would have gone Bar. But Penthouse could still be used if played properly with a good strats and a good setup. Could very easily get them the win. Lazy's now returned, thankfully, for the before the prep phase did start. That's always good. I think we're still just waiting for the IQ, who was 6-picked from Cali into IQ. Quite a useful op, to be fair. It can take out a lot of utility, and it's very useful if they don't know where the bomb is, if there's lots of ops that can use utility that their abilities go down. So IQ, helpful on pretty much all of the ops that they're going to be bringing. And basically, a big counter. If the IQ doesn't get shot when they, if any players are roaming. If any of the defenders are roaming, then but if the IQ doesn't get shot, doesn't get killed, IQ could basically take out all of the utility. In theory, if played properly, IQ could take out all the bandits, all the legions, all the Jaegers, cams, pretty much everything. It's pretty much the one big counter to defense. IQ is always a very strong op as well to have. So pretty much probably the most useful op on their team, I would say.
Bomb located by attackers. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds left.
Deploying ATS!
Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb.
Attack does now commence. Spartans will now, with the full team, be trying to pick up their second round, trying to equalise it to a 2v2. I don't think I'm seeing any spawn. Oh, we will. Haha! GW who are taken out already. So Jaeger does repeat, but will now be retreating. But Jaeger peeking it a lot. This push is now made by Sunrise. They do spot a couple of enemies, but they'll be on the rotate now. The Valk now tries to make the push. Mercy taking some damage already. Oh, they do peek it a lot, and it's just lined up with Mercy's sight, and that's the first elimination already. It's the second elimination, sorry. It's now 3v5. He does find the first player. Sneaky will now be taken out. The bandit, probably a useful op if used for banditry, but I think they are pre-placed. It's not too big of a worry. We will be seeing the Legion though on vibes, and there's Legion now be rotating. Oh, but QSS finds the double kill, as it's not looking good for Spartans now. There is a Jaeger that peaks, and the Jaeger will now be taken out. That's a double there for QXE. Going for a bit of a wide peek, Mercy. As the other two will be sitting by 90, trying to wait for some angles onto the opponents. QXE still holding the angles onto Valkyrie. The Valkyrie's pretty much sitting in that corner with, there's only a minute and 5 left. I mean, if the Valkyrie does go on the cams, the IQ can be a very big counter at the moment. Keep repeaking it. They're going to need to try and make a rotate as QXE is doing. Pushing up vibes now as Valkyrie. Valkyrie is still sitting in billards. He'll now be rotating what seems to be by white. And we're going now to kitchen, as there is also a Legion sitting by the top of white. QXE does have the diffuser. There's only 30 seconds left though. There's not really much you can do. He might be able to find the Legion though. Bring it down to a 2v2. There's a Legion mine at the top and he could be alerted. Oh, he takes him a bit of a while, but he does find himself the triple kill. Only 15 seconds left. Lazy needs to try and make a push now. QXE doesn't know there's a place in 90. Doesn't have the diffuser though. Lazy finds the first kill. Oh, QXE finds the elimination to Hefty as round 4 does now go to Spartans. I didn't think QXE would have been expecting the play to be there. I think he would have gone straight for the plant and the Echo find the elimination. But fortunately for Spartans, QXE was alert and he did find the Echo at the end. That'll be giving round 4 to Spartans. Hookah now being played again by Meow. Probably what seems to be their strongest site. Bit of a different setup though as we saw, unless the 6-pick does come in. Bit of a waiting for the Valkyrie and Thermite now to ready up with their loadouts. Maestro 6-pick not coming in. Plan Denial is it's quite useful to be fair on Hookah. And if the Plan Denial is used properly, if the Maestro doesn't get picked off, and that could easily give them the round. So I've been asked in chat what is my top 4. So in chat,
Attackers need to
this
locate
one's for
and
Psycho.
defuse as many bombs
My
as they
top
can.
4 is Deception, Fall, probably Ninky Nonks, and D2. All teams do seem to be pretty strong,
Bomb located by
and they all seem to be doing pretty well for themselves so far. I think Fall is at the top currently. Ninky Nonks is top 4 as well, so is Deception. I think D2 is around 5th, 4th place at the moment. I'm not fully sure. But that's what seems to be happening, and that's probably my predictions for the top 4 this season.
10 seconds remaining.
Rotation there by Aqua though, that could be quite helpful if someone is to keep control of Aqua. Well, Valcam will be going out though.
They're heading out to defuse
If someone is to keep control by Aqua, the rotate could come in pretty well.
Defender exposed.
I've unfortunately just had to reload my stream for chat, but unfortunately I was going on an ad, so I won't be able to check it. A bit annoying. Oh, but the Maestro will be taken out already. Roaming Maestro, not the best idea. Not the best idea. Maestro sitting at the other side of the map. It's I don't think I've ever seen that before. But one player from Meow will already be taken out, so second line scan does come in. Sitting by the rotate, holding angles onto what seems to be where a rush repel would be.
Has been dropped.
Oh, Sneaky finds the refrag there onto GW. They do still have the diffuser, which is always very helpful. The IQ, probably one of the biggest counters
Attackers have
to
recovered
almost
their
any
position.
defending team, is still in play. Mercy sitting himself by vibes.
Camera in position. Got you.
Ortiz finding himself at the lower end of hookah balcony. They do need to try and make a push soon. They are already halfway through the round. QXE finds a double kill though, as EXE will be taken out.
Yourself set.
C4 goes out though, and QXE taking no damage. Droning still coming in. Intel is probably one of their biggest advantages the attacking team have at the moment. Taking some damage, the bandit's still trying to focus on the drone. It was ZR8 finds the elimination. But the thermite will be found, but the flashbang will be going in. And Sophia finding themselves. QXE finds a triple kill. He's now left with the bandit. Mercy flashed. He doesn't know where he's going. He's in Sunrise at the moment though. They do have the diffuser. Must will be holding angles, trying not to die. To be fair, at the moment they do have the diffuser.
Attackers
They were holding angles. They see the IQ. They don't go for the IQ. They're a bit late on that one. Unfortunately. IQ now going for the plan. As Lacey finds the elimination. Kitchen now being played. I think we'll be seeing a similar setup as we did before, unless they do not have a strat. Expecting the war might be in play. Echo. Oh, Bandit will also be in play as he switched just at the last second. Echo 6-pick may be going in, but plant denial is also quite a big help at this site. I would say it's defender sided, but it's not really. The defenders just have more angles and less places to cover when defending the site, so it's going to be a bit harder with the plant denial being used. And Warden's going to be in play. Okay. Who will be 6-picked by from Bandit to Warden. Maybe that's for Ying. I think that's probably to compensate from last round. I think that's to compensate from last round, to be fair. You know, the flashes kept coming in on them. Kept coming in. And unfortunately, he's had to use Warden as his only line of defense. 6-pick maybe, not 6-pick, sorry. Team 4 on top. I can't exactly agree on that one. I do think Deception is going to come first this season, but
10 seconds.
if you believe so, then you keep believing.
5 seconds to insertion.
Smoke using quite a lot of shots there onto the
Attackers are moving to defuse the
onto the
bomb.
rotation, although the Echo did just have impact. There's no electrifies, so it's going to be much. There's no electrifies, and it's going to be much harder for them to be able to defend Freezer if it's going to be opened by a hard breacher. QXE, firing some shots, maybe just trying to take out some utility there. Lazy, I'm not sure if that was from 4 damage, something, but he'll be taking a bit of damage already. There is someone spotted by luggage. Mercy now on the roam. They will be droning out VIP, maybe to get the vertical play in. Seems so. Trying to get a couple of frags maybe by kitchen. IQ will now be repelling up though. Lazy droning himself all the way in, but the Jaeger will still be spotted by Billards.
Reload.
Ash still seen up top now, maybe dropping very soon, but ZR8 does find the first elimination onto Hefty. I think they gave up control pretty easily, to be fair. They gave him the elimination. I think they've given up control of Sunrise area. Lazy finds their second elimination onto Mercy. Seen a lot of people Team 4 on top, but I believe most of them were Team 4 players. But okay. Sneaky taking a lot of damage already. They've already got side control as ZRA finds a double kill. Valkyrie trying to get the run out, but it will be spotted again as ZR8 finds a triple. It's left now up to the smoke. He does now get the diffusion in a 4v1 situation. The Ying, maybe the flash will be coming in soon. Yep, I predicted correctly. Hopefully, all the smoke will be flashed already as the plant does go down. There's not too much. Oh, Laser will be on the rotate, but he'll be taken out. PRX now needs to get the rotate, and he's got 38 seconds to get the plant, the counter defuse down. QXE sitting by the doorway, trying not to get pinged. Or just waiting for the smoke to come out. Oh! PRX finds his triple kill onto the melee hole. IQ so close. QXE finding the elimination. As round 6 does now go to Spartans. It's 4-2 now as the push was made. The one problem I would say with Meow is they do give up control pretty easily. I don't think they really held Blue Ball and Sunrise. They sort of just gave it up, to be fair. And that really gave them some angles to, really gave... Enzane, most people do that. Please don't, hate on him for that. Anyway, by the way, there's no M&K, by the way. It's just QXE doing godly. So, anyway, like I was saying, they do give up control quite easily. That gave Spartan some angles to hold. As both teams will now be switching over. Sledge 6 pick now going to the IQ as Hookah will now be played.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they
People
can.
on the Godly Knife after clean kills.
Barbed wire going.
I mean, I don't blame you, to be fair. I think most people do that. I think most people do after clean kills, but QXE with the free fire will be doing it anyway. So, in rotation, still coming in between sites. Or something you'd be expecting to see, to be fair. They're pretty common. I think most teams use them anyway. And Spartans seem to be, I think they're the B team of Deception. Spartans with QXE, and they do normally have a pretty good setup. They seem to be like a middle of the board team, to be fair.
Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
And they should be expected to use rotations and stuff like that, have setups, have strats, but attacking will now commence. IQ's still being brought. I think she's been brought almost every round so far. Oh, but PRX will be finding the spawn peeker. As the dock will already be taken out. That's quite big, to be fair. I mean, the pulse, if he were to be fragged, would be even worse, as that won't be able to stop the vertical play, plant denial. Team kill Capitao is the only non-elite. I mean, you could do, but I think they're not. I don't think they're really going to do that one. They sort of want to win. You know, it'd be nice to keep all your players. Legion, I don't think they actually know that there's a play behind the bar, but they'll be shooting there anyway. Gonna get some pre-fire in. Vertical play still coming in. Oh, but the pulse will be taken out. As Capital, the person who you guys were wanting to be team killed, finds the elimination. It's now 3v5. GW07 taking a lot of damage already. As Lazy does have angles on to Hookah Balcony.
Hostile. Second floor.
They are taking this much slower than Spartans did for their attack, and it seems to be working out pretty well. To be fair, I'm expecting this to be a close game. I was saying 7-3 my beginning, but I'm gonna change this one to a 7-5. GW is sitting behind the bar. The IQ's peeking around, but he only sees a gun. Oh, the Legion will be taken out. It's now 2v5. Sneaky only taking a small bit of damage. QXC. Oh, Lazy just found the first eliminations. QXC is on the rotate. I think they will be repelling in soon as Mercy is found by Hookah Window.
Loading new magazine. Scanning for electronic devices. Clear the blast area.
Lazy found now by kitchen. They do still have the diffuser, and if this echo is used well, even if QXE dies, this echo plate still could be very vital. QXE does find the first elimination, but he'll be taken out. Sneaky finds a double.
15 seconds remaining. Attackers recovered the diffuser.
They do now have the diffuser.
10 seconds left.
They need to try and take out these echo drones if they can't. Oh, Lazy does have an echo drone. We can get this up. Get the plant. I don't think he spots the plant as it now goes down. He does have 40 seconds left to get the counter diffuse down. Unfortunately for the echo, he didn't know where the plant was going down. Maybe it's a misinformation on the calls or what. But the echo will be taken out by Mercy, as round 7 does now go to Meow. Not too much to say about that. Meow did take it a lot slower than Spartans seem to have done. So, even though it's quite a fragger heavy team, then even though it was quite a fragger heavy team, they seemed to take it quite slow, and it seemed to work out for them as well. So, that seemed to be doing quite well. They do know they're going to be playing kitchen now, as Fuse is now being brought. Maestro with the plant denial is still quite an important op, to be fair, for most sites. If you guys can get the if you can get the plant denial down, even though it's a 1v4 and there's not much time left, it's 1v4, 1v5, and the plant denial is there. It can easily give you guys the round. The Maestro cams need to be in quite vital places, covering most of the areas. Oh, and it's a full elite team. I just realised that it's a full elite team. Meow. And we'll be trying to get the kitchen wall open. As we've seen before, that can be played by luggage.
10 seconds left.
I do think intel is one of the biggest weapons that Meow do have. They can keep their intel, if they can keep the drones, then it's probably one of the biggest... It's probably going to be one of the biggest problems for Meow, for Spartans to take care of. Oh, Horty find the elimination, and that'll be onto Hefty. It's now 4v5, the fuse is taken out, there's no vertical explosions to come on anymore. I was looking forward, to be fair, I was looking forward for fuse to be in. But, unfortunately, fuse will be taken out already. PRS finds the bandit though, and the bandit will now be injured and taken out. It's now refragged down to 4v4.
Activating drone.
Horty is expecting there to be a player on the balcony window, but they have now repelled up onto the roof as the Doc finding himself in sight. Intel, like I've said, Doc will be droned out. The more drones shot out, the better. As Mercy tries to make a push now by Hookah. Sneaky joining him.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
QSS droning himself in. And he's trying to make sure there's no one by luggage area and then by lobby. Horty will be on the room though. Still by the white balcony. Lazy also on the room with Horty up top. There's I think a couple players by vibes.
Bomb located.
Yep. And if this rotation is used properly by Lazy, then it could very easily go well. Lazy finds the first elimination though. Wow, Lazy finds the first elimination as it's now 4v3. But it will be refragged again by QSS finding a double, and refragged again as CR8 finds QSS. Vibes is still in play. Oh, the Vigil so close, and Mercy finds the elimination to Horty's. It's now 2v2. Refragged again as Sneaky still trying to drone himself in. Still a minute left, they can still drone themselves in. They've still got time to play it safely. As Mercy now tries to make a push. The Ash was still with the diffuser. Oh, they see the Doc. The Doc gets a couple shots onto them. As Doc finds the eliminations, that's a double for him. They do not have the diffuser. It's left now up to the IQ in a 1v2 situation. There's 45 seconds left. They do still have a bit of time, but the diffuser is out in the open. And Lazy does have an angle, as we saw in luggage. 0-8 getting an angle. Bit of damage taken there by Sneaky. Doc's still there, getting some angles onto him. He'll be finding the first elimination, but Lazy will be finding the refrag on Sneaky. As round 8 does now go Spartans. Like I said before, this is a pretty close game, to be fair. I was expecting Spartans to get the win, but Meow seemed to be doing something pretty well. They seem to be taking it much slower than most teams do for the attack. They leave it up to the last second. Unfortunately, at the end, the IQ found the first elimination, but the luggage play by the Jaeger finds the refrag. Penthouse not being played. Probably, I mean, I've said this before, but I would rather defend Blue and Sunrise rather than Penthouse, but whatever preference goes, to be fair. Doc 6 pick now coming in as the Amara 6 pick is going to Habano. Doc now going to Bandit. Probably to be able to get the walls, electrify the walls at the back of Penthouse. I'm sorry if my casting is a bit sluggish. I'm a bit tired at the moment, to be fair. A bit drained, but I'm doing okay.
From being defused by attackers.
Bandit also might be placing his. No, I doubt it. I think he's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Penthouse wall. I was thinking maybe at the end of theatre onto the balcony. Bandit charges could go. No, we'll be seeing them probably probably by the penthouse wall. Not seen them go down yet though. Yeah, and they will be by penthouse wall. The attack does now commence. Lazy. On a bit of a run out.
Attackers are heading out to the bomb.
I know. I think it's just about time to be fair. Any spawn peaks coming in? I doubt so. Meow, I have been spawn peeking quite a bit to be fair. So I was expecting Spartans to maybe bring it back.
Launching drone. Changing mag.
There is a player downstairs. I think it's the Pulse. Yeah, it will be the Pulse seen downstairs. The Jackal tried to go for the room clear. Won't be seeing anyone. Anyone that'd be Jackal scanned. Bit of a pinch coming in. Actually, it doesn't look it. Oh, will. Can't tell if a pinch is coming in or not. I doubt so. Doesn't seem to be anyone else bottom floor area. So it's just going to be the Jackal. As there's also another defending player. The Jaeger. Spotted so close as the rappel does not come up. Pulse will be used for vertical plays. QXE finds the first elimination. Oh, the IQ using their scanner to find the Pulse.
Activated.
You can't see him anymore. His Pulse has brought out his weapon. He's ready to fight. Horty needs to get out of his own world. C4 does go down. Horty just find the first elimination, but the IQ may be able to refrag. His scanner will not be needed anymore. So IQ can't actually find where the Pulse has gone. Pulse found the elimination, so he doesn't actually need to use the scanner anymore. QXE still in the room though. Couple of shots being fired by the Bandit into VIP. Mercy finding himself at the wrong end. Oh, they're all in bathroom, but Mercy will now be taken out. Bandit will be injured. As both of them, I think they're both. Sorry, the Jackal we found in bathroom. He's forced there as the Jackal will now be taken out. It's just the IQ left. The Bandit is injured. I think it will be picked up very soon though. It's left now up to Sneaky. Sneaky needs to try and get this roam clearing done efficiently and quickly. Once that can happen, then, well, once that happens, they can make the push up. They only have 30 seconds left, so they don't have the diffuser either. Oh, the Bandit on the rotate will be taken out as Sneaky finds a double. Going up to the roof now. Maybe going to luggage. Sneaky. Oh, he's in bathroom. He finds the first player. That's a triple for him. QXE found now in Hall of Fame. As the Pulse is also downstairs, but this Pulse doesn't have a C4 left to use. We'll be pinging them a lot as QXE finds the elimination. Doesn't knife the ground again either, but he does find the elimination. As the round does go to Spartans, it's looking pretty close to be fair between the two. I'm expecting this to maybe be a 7-3, maybe 7-4 win to Spartans at the moment. Hookah being played now by Spartans. Spartans probably looking to find themselves the win now. This game hasn't actually been going on for too long, probably 50 minutes. M&K, no, he's probably not M&K to be fair. We could launch an investigation, but I doubt it. I really doubt it to be fair.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Oh, wait, actually, I just realised it seems to be bar now being played. They brought the castle and the mute. Bit of intel denying and to.
Bomb located by attackers.
Bit of intel denying being used by the mute. That's probably quite helpful. Also, the castle is probably pretty helpful to be fair on this site. It's You would probably see him quite a lot for strats on this site. You can just rely on the rotates. Rely on the rotates to get between the sites. You don't need to worry too much about that. roaming is probably going to be quite a big key if they can get the pinches back to sight.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been spotted. The attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Spartans are going to be trying to find themselves the win now. There's match point pressure onto Meow. Meow probably going to try and bring this back. It's due to the best of their abilities. They need to be playing at the best of their abilities to be able to bring this back. Though against Spartans, there's match point pressure. Doc found on the rotate. Found on the roam now, actually. As the attacking team joining themselves in. Gas barricade is on office. Doc will now be alerted. Doc will be alerted to the player being outside. Oh, Doc will be found by Hefty. Oh, that'll be a warband coming in, I think. And it's not looking too good for Spartans in this round. It's only one elimination though, and they could still bring it back. Still bring this round back. Ash now in. Oh, finds the mute though. It's now 2v5 as another elimination goes in. It's left up to Horty up top. And QXE found by Office. QXE finds the first elimination. They do now have the diffuser. Bandit found up top. Always trying to stop people going for the plants. Maybe try and find some eliminations. It's only 2v4 as PRXS finds a double kill. It's left up to Horty in a 1v4. It's not looking good, to be fair. Oh, they find the sledge. The sledge will now be eliminated. There's another player found by Jungle. Sneaky also sees him, but most will be finding the elimination at the end. QSS, yeah, it looking a bit suspicious there at the end. I doubt it's anything, but I'll look into that a bit later. Kitchen now being played though. As the dock is brought again. Doc's probably not the most important operator for this site. You could, I mean, then again though, what do I know, to be fair? I probably would have bought some plant denial, maybe smoke something with the shield. But yeah, the dock will be brought. Maybe a 6-pick. Doubt it though. They do also have the castle to get the rotates. And they do also have the luggage play.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Bomb located by attackers.
Now do pick up another couple of rounds. This will be going to overtime, and that one. If that does happen, Spartans going to be a bit disappointed with themselves, because you know, slipping a few rounds. The impact going up for the play by luggage.
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds left before insertion.
Endzane, the only reason I'm gonna look into that is it looks a bit more suspicious than QXE's. That's all it is, to be fair. QXE just wiggled his finger out. QXE just sort of like plays high sensitivity, to be fair. Sort of flicks around and knifes the floor, but that looks a bit suspicious there by the Ash. Jackal fired a lot of shots already. There's still match point pressure, but Meow will probably be looking to try and bring this one back. Ting being brought again. No Warden though. Bit of a run out happened. I'm not sure who that was from, but bit of a run out does happen. QXE found now on the run by CC. Oh, the Jaeger will be spotted by the drone though. As the drone will be shot out. Drock's trying to find some lines of sight. Will be shot by the drone. Oh. Doc probably using a couple stims. Laser will be found injured though, as QXE will be here to back him up as GW finds the elimination to mercy. Haughty will be found as well as Lazy is still left. That'll be a refrag by QXE. Lazy will now be trying to. I think they'll be picking. Yeah, QXE picking Lazy up now. Will be left up to Hefty to try and make this push. He can make this push and get a couple of entry frags. It'd be very helpful for Meow. They're under a bit more pressure now. The castle barricade is still there. A bit more pressure for Meow.
Fresh mag going in.
No one will be found outside service entrances, castle holding angles. All will be spotted by around sort of CC area. Right, no, they will not be spotted CC area. I thought I saw the IQ by CC. All by bars. And if they can maybe get the rotation in. What the attacking team are going to try and do is gain as much control of as many places as they can. So they're not all pinched into one area. But this might not go well for them. Lazy is still seen by the luggage as the shots are made by the corridor.
Drone ready.
Oh, we just see the Ying, and the Ying will be taken out. Diffusers in the middle of the corridors. It's 4v2. A lot more pressure now put on them. They do need to try and get the roam clearing done. There's 20 seconds left. Sneaky does know there's a player very close to him. The Jaeger will be found. Jaeger taking a bit of damage. Sitting, holding angles. Oh. First frag comes in, but it will be refragged by the Doc. And the round it does go to Spartans. And Spartans find themselves a win. 7-4 victory against Meow. I was expecting this to be quite a close game, to be fair. And it was well played by both teams. Meow unfortunately weren't able to bring it back. But Spartans will be finding themselves the win. We'll be getting a post-interview now. Don't go just yet. Okay, QXE will be going for... Oh, QXE's left the game, great. I now need to find him. QXE, well played. Make sure, we need to actually make sure your mic's working at the moment. Because, unfortunately, some stuff's not working. I don't think it's working at the moment. Can you just talk? Yeah, I'm sorry. It really doesn't seem to be working. We're gonna try and yeah. It's unfortunately it's not working. So we're gonna just try and sort this out. Sorry for both the interviews being ruined at the moment, but we'll try and get this sorted out for the next game. Also, sorry QXE, it's not working. So, yeah, see ya. Right, thank you everyone for watching the